is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going to check out the video. What's good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. We're going to talk about top 5 players I see right now that can be potential all-stars. A couple of them we should already know if they don't make it this year. They definitely have a great chance. It's not guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Injuries can happen. Trades can happen. But these are 5 players right now that's showing potential or can already make the All-Star team. And if they don't, they fit right on this list because they won't be All-Stars, which means they fit this list and what I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, I think as a person that watches every game and studies a lot of players, you definitely got to see how they fit and see what they need to improve on. And then you can see how much they want it. And then you can gauge if this player really can be a star. Numbers don't mean everything to me because anybody can put up decent numbers. At the same time, if you have a high usage or a team where you have less talent, you are required to do more, which can inflate your stats, which we call empty numbers, where you're putting up numbers, but at the same time, it's not leading to wins. It's not making that much of an impact. Yeah, you're getting yours, but your team not winning, your team not that great, and you're not really a leader and stuff like that. So some of these players, they have potential to become all-stars and superstars. And some, like I said, is more obvious. Number 5, DeAndre Ayton. I was a guy that wasn't really high on DeAndre Ayton going into the NBA draft. I'm not going to say I thought he was a bust or he was trash. It just, I feel like some other players had better potential than him. And I feel like some players had better upside considering that the Phoenix Suns was already in a rebuild mode and they already traded some of their assets this year just to get rid of them and get something in return. And I'm looking like, yeah, if they get Aiden, they get a guaranteed guy that can get you some potential right now. But what's his ceiling? Is he a guy that can dominate the game, or he's just gonna be a 20-10 guy that's just good enough? That's something that I questioned going into the draft. But he has proven that he's going to be a 20-10 guy for sure. Like I said, the thing I hate the most about DeAndre Ayton when I watch him is that he's comfortable being a role player, and that's going to be his weakness. Is he going to demand the ball? Is he going to fight hard to want to be great? Do he want to put in the work to become a better offensive player? Will he work on his post game? Will he work on his free throws, even though they ain't that bad for a center? Will he demand the ball and take over games consistently? And that's something that I haven't really seen, and why he's not winning Rookie of the Year for me is he'll be fine getting 20-10, but he'll also be fine getting 15-10. And if you really want to be the best, you have to go out there and impose your will as much as you can, especially when you're on a team like Phoenix, where they need talent. They need somebody to be consistent outside of Devin Booker, who already does it. But Aiden hasn't really took that challenge to say, I'm going to go out here and dominate as many games as I can. Right now, he's still up through and going all over the place, but he has shown that he is one of the better rookies. He was worth that pick outside of Doncic, obviously. But I like DeAndre Ayton. I feel like if he just has a more aggressive mentality and if he really wants to prove himself, he's going to have to demand and do a lot more offensively. He's already a great rebounder. I think he can get better, but for a rookie, he's exceptional. He still has a good feel for the game, whether he's in the post or in the mid-range or even just passing the ball and being patient. But I would like to see him a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more hungrier to show that he's the number 1 pick and the dominant player. Number 4, Pascal Siakam. This is a fan favorite. I haven't made a Pascal Siakam video. People wanted me to do one. But this is a guy that everybody feel is going to be an all-star. I told you guys in my all-star prediction that I don't think he's going to be an all-star. If I had to pick 2 all-stars off the Toronto Raptors, it would be Kyle Lowry and Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard already looks like he's a lock because he's going to get voted in. So if he does get voted in, then obviously he will make the team anyway. And then it will just be Pascal Siakam or Kyle Lowry. But the coaches usually vote for the players that's been consistent. And Kyle Lowry has been one of their best players all season long. And he has helped them win even when Kawhi Leonard was out. So Pascal Siakam, he's a guy that's on the verge of being an all-star. Potentially could be an all-star. But if he doesn't make it, he can still get better from the three. He can still get better as a defender. But at the same time, he's young. He just started. He's raw, and he already had made a huge leap considering how long he's been playing the game and where he was at 2 to 3 years ago. He has only gotten better, which means he fits this list because if he already putting up decent all-star caliber numbers and getting respect around the league and he still can get better and he has the work ethic to do it, then he's going to be an all-star in the future and a potential superstar for them, depending on how much they use him and how much they depend on him and how the roster changes in the future. He might be asked to do more and needed to do more, which can put up better numbers. And if they continue to win, then he's going to be potentially an all-star to superstar caliber player. But that could be 1 to 2 years from now, and that means he fits this list. Clint Capela, he's been underrated this year. I don't really hear that many people talking about Clint Capela, and I'm not just talking about the media, just in general. When I talk to other people about basketball, I'm a guy that everybody asks questions. They always want to know what I think. They always want to know what I have to say about certain players and certain teams everywhere I go, every time I talk to people. And not too many people talk about Clint Capela. He's averaging his career high, and he has been a guy like Siakam that has got better every single season. He has gotten better. And even if you look at players that have made the All-Star teams, like Andre Drummond and DeAndre Jordan even made the All-Star team, he's putting up damn near better numbers than they was. And he's a better free throw shooter at those times, especially right now in his career. He's a great defender, especially as a help defender and switch defender. And he's already giving you a double-double, and he's close to giving you 20 and 10 already, and he's a solid defender on top of that. He's a two-way player, and nobody really cares or talk about Clint Capela, maybe because James Harden is putting up some astronomical numbers, and people are just focusing on that. But he has done the dirty work for many years, getting the rebounds, protecting the paint, guarding guards in the Western Conference, switching on them. He has done so much little things. And the fact that he is actually putting up great offensive numbers and still improving rebounding wise, free throw wise, and all the other categories, you would think that more people will hop on the bandwagon of Clint Capela. And the fact that he just got paid. Usually these players get paid and they have a decent season, or now they don't have to really worry about it because he had a multi-year extension. But he has came out and played even better. He's playing the best season of his career. And you don't see really people caring about that, which is actually a little surprising compared that they're talking about even Pascal Siakam getting more media and more buzz than Clint Capela. He's probably having a better season than Pascal Siakam. I got him number 3 right now. So we'll definitely see what happens if Clint Capela can eventually get to a higher level, which I can definitely see as he continues to add to his game and continue to see that the role of his game. I can definitely continue to see growth from Clint Capela, and eventually he's going to have to make that All-Star team. Chris Paul is only getting older. If the Rockets continue to be a competitive team and one of the best teams in the West, they're going to eventually have to give 2 All-Stars. Eric Gordon hasn't played like an All-Star this year. Chris Paul has been injured every year, and he has missed so many games this year. If I had to pick 2 All-Stars off the Houston Rockets, it would be James Harden, obviously, and then Clint Capela is their second best player right now to me, and he's not getting covered like that, and that's why I had to put him on this list. But honestly and truthfully, as they team continue to get older and they try to reshape this roster too, Clint Capela should eventually hit to an all-star caliber player level, and I feel like he's doing that already. And that's why he's on this list, because I don't believe he's going to make it this year. And the Rockets have been up and down this year, so we'll see where they at during the All-Star weekend. And if he doesn't get in, I can definitely see him getting in the future, and that's why he fits this list. DeAaron Fox, this is a guy everybody's smiling and laughing about. I wanted to put Buddy Hield on this list, but I feel like Fox has a higher potential because of his two-way ability and his ability to show that he can continue to shoot. His biggest weakness was his consistency in his jump shot. He couldn't make shots consistently, whether it was a stop and pop jumper or even people would go under the screen because they wanted him to shoot the 3. Now he's pulling up for 3 with confidence. He's knocking things down. He's getting out in transition into the paint. He's taking over in fourth quarters. All I want to see is De'Aaron Fox be able to balance offense when it comes to decision making, knowing when to pass, knowing when to score. I feel like he made huge strides in it this year, but I still feel like his decision making can get better. Not just being a playmaker, just making the right decision, whether it's passing, whether it's scoring, and whether knowing when to dump it off. I feel like he has made huge strides in that area, but I still feel like sometimes he just focuses a lot on scoring. Then he want to focus on getting his teammates involved. I feel like he got to find a way to balance it. Even John Wall was able to average 20 points and 10 assists in a season, and I feel like John Wall was able to figure it out coming in the league as a pass-first point guard. He gave you the assists and enough scoring. Then he was able to give you both, the best of both worlds. And the fact that if they get a three, they can shoot, and then you have the inside presence and the outside presence. And if you can build a team like that, De'Aaron Fox can be at his best because he is a guy that's at best getting to the paint. But the fact that he's knocking down jumpers in threes, especially off the dribble, going to make him even harder to contain when they continue to get better offensively. And as the rest of the team develops, it's going to be easier for him to do this. And I just want to know how high his ceiling is. Like I said, I feel like De'Aaron Fox can get to an all-star level, but can he get to that superstar level? That's going to be the biggest question on the De'Aaron Fox. Right now, he's getting a lot of buzz, a lot of media coverage, but I just want to know how high can he climb? What's his ceiling? Is it 23-7-5? Is it 25-10? Is it 20-10? Is it just going to be 19-7? I don't know, but I want to see where De'Aaron Fox will be at 1 to 2 years from now, and can he continue to climb the ladder and get better? This has been a breakout season for him as his first year starting the whole season, and I wonder as he gets more comfortable and build chemistry with his teammates and they continue to develop, can he continue to make his job and his teammate job easier while still being able to affect both at the same time? Luka Doncic is my number one. If he doesn't get voted, he's getting voted in by the fans right now. So if he does become an all-star just because of votes, then obviously he will make. He's the one that's the closest to making the all-star team on this list. But at the same time, I still think he can get to that superstar level. He has blown expectations out the water. He's 19, had an enormous amount of pressure. Everybody felt like he was the best rookie. He was the NBA ready rookie. He was going to be the one that was going to put up numbers right away outside of Ayton, and they both have done it, but he has been more phenomenal. He has that mentality that Ayton doesn't have. He feels like nobody can guard him. He feels like he can get the shot that he wants. He feels like he can read the defense and get the best shot available for him or his teammates, even though his decision-making can continue to improve and his jump shot can get a lot more cleaner. He can up his shot selection and have a better – he takes a lot of shots that's tough, which he really settles for. He got to find a way to balance out knowing when to attack, knowing when to score, but also putting himself in better situations to get easier buckets so he doesn't have to work as hard to get buckets or take contested shots as much, which can improve his efficiency. And if he can improve his decision-making and his efficiency more, that's going to up his number from 20 points a game as a rookie, which is ridiculous for him. I thought he'd be giving you 15 to 60 a game. 15 to 16, not 20 plus, because he can still go up higher than this. But I think that once his efficiency comes up, from instead of shooting 42 to 43% and you can shoot 47, 48%, he can be a 25-point scorer just off improving his free throw to 80% and obviously keeping his field goal percentage higher by taking better shots and not settling. He can even average even more points just by being more efficient and taking better shots and making better decisions for his team and himself. And that alone can unlock a better Doncic, and that don't even tell you how much when he add more moves and he learns the game a lot more and continues to study the film and find ways to make the game easier for him and his teammates. Like I said about Fox, his numbers can get even higher depending on how much his brain can hold and how much he plays and continues to study and learn the game. So let me know who you guys is, y'all top 5 players that's going to be breaking out in the NBA, your top 5 players that can be potential all-stars, the top 5 players that can be potential superstars. Do you agree with my list? Is I'm missing somebody? Is I'm sleeping on somebody? Is it somebody that definitely can make it. Buddy Hield was a guy that I wanted to put on here, but I feel like Fox had better potential. And some of these other players, I feel like as two-way, as it goes, as far as being two-way players, that they can be a little better than Buddy. That's why I didn't put him on this list. I wanted to, but these other players got that two-way potential, and I feel like Buddy, he can do it. But these players have higher upside in that regard, and they already putting up close to the same amount of numbers as he is offensively. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link in the description in the comment section below. Check out my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com. Link in the description in the comment section below. Also, check out my spread shirt. Like I said, that'll be in the description in the comment section below. I enjoy making these videos. You guys enjoy watching. That's why I continue to go. I make videos just like this. I do NBA debates. I do trades. I do even the buyout season, NBA draft. I cover all things NBA. I try to do a 365. I haven't missed a day in months. I've been going hard. So if you want to join the family and you like the videos, thanks for the support. Thanks for being on the channel. Thanks for liking on Facebook. And also, enjoy the rest of y'all day. But like I said, check out my channel, watch my older videos, and if you like this video, I do breakdowns and everything on this channel, and I try to make videos every day, so I think you'll enjoy it if you like this. So Quinn Wade, basketball analysis, I'm gone, and let me know who guys have next, who up and coming, who's the next big players, and if you have your top 5, let me see it in the comment section below.